Let's take a step back for a moment and think about something we've all experienced, the education system. From primary school all the way through to university, we follow a structured path designed to shape us into productive members of society. But have you ever stopped to wonder, why does our education system look the way it does? And more importantly, why do we learn the things we do the way we do? The modern education system as we know it today didn't always exist in its current form. It was created in the late 18th century and early 19th century during the Industrial Revolution. The purpose of the education system back then wasn't necessarily to empower individuals or help them realize their full potential, but rather to create workers who could meet the growing demands of industrialized economies. Think about it. The Industrial Revolution introduced the need for mass production, factories, and administrative systems. People needed to learn specific skills like reading, writing, and basic math in order to follow instructions, complete repetitive tasks, and fit into the increasingly complex workforce. So the education system was designed to produce obedient workers who could contribute to the economic machine. So what did this system teach us? It taught us to follow instructions, to work for a paycheck, and to fit into a predefined role in the society. We were trained to believe that success meant earning a living by doing something that served a function in the larger economic system. And this idea of success, of working hard to earn a living, has been passed down through generations, shaping the way we think about work and our role in society. How many times have you heard someone say, get a good education, get a stable job, and you'll be set for life? Well, that idea comes directly from the purpose of the education system when it was first created. But here's the thing. That system was built for an entirely different time. We're no longer in the middle of the Industrial Revolution, yet we're still living with the consequences of a system that was designed to create workers, not thinkers or creators. We've been trained to think that in order to survive, we need to earn a living through a traditional job, following a predetermined path that may or may not even align with who we are. Here's where things get tricky. The education system still operates on this outdated one-size-fits-all model, and as a result, many people feel like they're on a treadmill, stuck in a race where the finish line always seems just out of reach. You're constantly chasing after external validation, prestige, and salary instead of living a life that feels authentic and aligned with your true strengths and passions. Think about Jasmine again. She's someone who did everything right. She went to school, aced her exams, and landed a great job. Yet after several years of working hard and climbing the corporate ladder, she found herself feeling unfulfilled. Despite all the success, she felt like she was still following the same old script, a script that she hadn't even written. She wasn't living her life, she was living the life expected of her. And Jasmine isn't alone. We've all been taught that the key to success is through hard work, earning a paycheck, and climbing the corporate ladder. But the system that was built to create workers for the Industrial Revolution just doesn't fit the world we live in now. We live in an age of technology, entrepreneurship, and creativity, but we're still stuck following a script that was written for a very different world. So what can we do about it? How do we break free from this outdated system that keeps us trapped in this cycle of work for the sake of earning a living? This is where the idea of Life 5.0 comes in. Life 5.0 is about stepping away from the traditional, outdated script and creating a life that's holistic and purpose-driven. It's about embracing the fact that success isn't one size fits all. In Life 5.0, success isn't about just getting a good job or working for a paycheck. It's about living in a way that aligns with your authentic self, your values, and your purpose. It's about recognizing that we have the freedom to create our own path. Instead of working tirelessly to earn a living, Life 5.0 encourages us to create value that's aligned with our strengths. It's about building a life that's rich in more than just financial wealth. It's about well-being, emotional health, relationships, and personal fulfillment. Success in this new way of thinking is about balance and purpose, not just about what you do for a living. Life 5.0 invites us to rethink what success looks like and how we get there. It's about moving away from the idea that your career defines your worth and embracing the idea that you define your own path. Think about this for a second. What if the path we've been taught to follow isn't the only one? What if there's a way to create a life where success is defined by what truly matters to you, not by a job title or paycheck? Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.